Welcome to part 2 of my San Diego series. So we're on our way to the store. We need to pick up some supplies for the contest. The contest is in a couple hours. It's about a half an hour drive with the stop I have to make. Set up all the camera gear and all of that. I gotta get going here soon. But I gotta stop by, pick up some supplies before we actually get to the ship and get on the ship and kind of see what's going on. So I'm here on top of the deck of the USS Midway. It is amazing. The spot where I'm standing, the ground that I'm standing on, fighter jets took off of. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This is probably the main reason I came down here. There's so much of this ship to explore. I'm gonna turn this main camera off, get my mobile camera, and try to show you more.
Ladies and gentlemen of San Diego, California, and the world, walk with me in lockstep towards a better and brighter tomorrow, starting right here. For here, under this bruised platinum sky, we await the swinging sword of justice, wielded by truth herself, to behead the weak and to raise up the pure of heart. For this is the Salvation Army National Donut Day World Donut Eating Championship! Now is the hour when glory calls, brothers and sisters, and only the bravest are left standing to answer. I will be joined on this stage by 7 brave sons and daughters of 7 proud mothers, and they will fight. They will fight! Until but one is standing, ladies and gentlemen, the donut-eating champion of the world! Right here, in the sanctum sanctorum of salivation, this Mount Sinai of mastication, this Colosseum of competitive eating. So it is written, and so it shall be. Let the contest begin! He is a U.S. Marine. He is a competitive eater, ranked number 49 in the world by Major League Eating. 18 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. 112 chicken wings in the same amount of time. 9 dozen oysters in 8 minutes. Even though he is from Dallas, Texas, where there are no bivalves to speak of. I give you Alex Moose Perez. Our next contestant does not eat food. He bullies food into submission. He bullies food and he takes food's lunch money. And he buys more food. And he bullies that food. And he takes that food's lunch money. And a cycle of domination, pain, and suffering will go on until the last bird flaps its wings. But it's not called competitive nicing, is it? It's called competitive eating. Ladies and gentlemen, in his first Major League Eating event as a Major League Eater from Salem, Oregon, Ryan Rodacker. 47 years ago to the day, he he was born, ladies and gentlemen. A shock of black hair, 7 pounds, and a birthmark in the shape of a donut on his left buttock. And for the past 47 years to the day, that birthmark has operated as a talisman, guiding him through time and space to this place at this moment in time. Ranked number 43 in the world, from San Francisco, Sergio Reyes Raya. Sergio Reyes Raya, ladies and gentlemen. He is the most romantic eater in the history of competitive eating. Ladies, after couples pottery class, he will rent a rowboat and glide you across a crystalline lake to a secluded meadow filled with dandelions. The same dandelions you told him reminded you of your childhood. And there, over a bottle of moderately priced California red blend, he will recite the following poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and I love eating donuts on flight decks. Ranked number 41 in the world, from North Hollywood, California, the great Doug X. Heavy D on deck. 31 donuts in 8 minutes. 142 Japanese gyoza dumplings in 10 minutes. 18 and a half brats in the same amount of time. Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 23 in the world for a reason. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Heavy D, Derek Hendrickson. She is an award-winning mathematics teacher, ladies and gentlemen, who each and every day of her life lends her considerable intellectual and emotional strengths to help the educational outcomes for countless thousands in the greater Tucson, Arizona area. Thanks to her efforts, thanks to her doing what is right, they may have a future. They may have a chance at the American dream. But today the teacher will learn a lesson of her own, that absolutely none of that matters, that the only measure of a human being's true worth is how many Bake Mark donuts they can consume in 8 minutes. That is not editorializing, that is simply fact. The number 2 ranked female eater in the world, ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 9 overall, the great Michelle Lesko. Bend the knee to the one true queen, ladies and gentlemen. The number 1 ranked female eater on the planet, ranked number 5 overall. 7-time Nathan's Famous Women's Hot Dog Eating Champion of the world. 48 1/2 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. 119 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes. 16 1/2 pints of ice cream in 6 minutes. From heaven itself, via Tampa, Florida, Mickey Sudo. This is for the ready only. An 8-minute all-you-can-eat buffet limited to donuts. Help me count it down in the time-honored tradition. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! They are off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. Mickey Sudo is at a 1 donut per 5-second pace. If she can keep this up, she will consume 96 donuts in 8 minutes. That is highly unlikely, but we'll see if she can do it. 30 seconds down, they are off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. This is no sprint, ladies and gentlemen. This is no sprint. Our eaters are permitted to dunk their bake mark donuts. Sergio Reyes, you are on debris watch already, brother. Let's clean that up. Just keep it nice and clean. Moose Perez working with intent. Michelle Lesko dunking into coffee, it would seem. 5-second dunking rule in effect, of course, as is custom. Major League Eating. Heavy D has already got 8 donuts down. It's Heavy D push. Heavy D is pushing the ladies. So does Michelle Lesko. Miki Sudo, however, working on donut number 11, a little over 1 minute into the contest. An extraordinary pace being set here today by our top-ranked competitor, the great Miki Sudo. These donuts are no snack, ladies and gentlemen. They are no snack. They will define who will leave the arena today, the donut eating champion of the world. A title bound to impress anybody's mother. Sergio, let's keep that clean. Ryan Rodacker, competitive eating legend, eating for the first time as an official Major League Eater, moving steadily with 10 down. Michelle Lesko picking up the pace. Excellently done by Pamela at the back. A round of applause for Pamela. She's already resupplied Miki Sudo with what I can only call military precision on that donut pass. 2.5 minutes down. Miki Sudo 17.5 down. Not even 3 minutes into the contest. These are not like magic donuts that are easy to eat. These are like donut donuts, where you might have 1 or possibly 2 at a mandatory meeting in the conference room at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. That your boss purchases so that apparently you're meant to be happy with a mandatory meeting in the conference room at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday. Your boss is like, but I got donuts. And you're like, but I had to get here an hour early. Damn right you bought me donuts. We're approaching the halfway. Heavy D. Heavy D moving on to Heavy D needs more. Milvia, let's get Heavy D another plate. That's perfect. And again from Milvia, textbook passing. Where are the sisters in the crowd giving it up for Miki Sudo? Ryan Rodacker, you are on debris. You are on debris notice. We must clean this up. You're just right here on your plate. You must clean that up. You must clean that up. We're over the 4-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. It is past halfway. If you need to go now, you should have gone before we left home. There is no point turning back. Michelle Lesko settling into a rhythm. You can see her bouncing. These dance moves will be seen on the nightclub dance floors of San Diego's finest clubs later this evening. She's doing the donut shuffle. It is a dance craze that is sweeping the 619 by storm. Derek Hendrickson, absolutely a study in efficiency. A study in efficiency. He's using what appears to be some sort of carbonated-free Fanta, perhaps an orangeade, as his beverage, but he's dunking in what appears to be horchata, or perhaps it just started as water, and because of the donut power, it has now got an horchata consistency. A little under 3 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. And it's certainly not every day you get to say horchata on a flight deck. If you get the chance, do that. Trust me, it feels good. Our donut lassies are working overtime, keeping an eagle eye on proceedings. That's 5.5 down, ladies and gentlemen. 2.5 minutes to go. San Diego, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. with this amount of noise, it's like I'm in LA, like this sort of whatever. San Diego! Exactamente. And the sun blesses us all. The sun shines on Major League Eating, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle Lesko seems confused. Miki Sudo, let's finish that plate before we move on to the next. Doug X, the 5-second rule. I'm seeing a very clean set of plates from Derek Hendrickson. If this goes down to debris, I'm wondering if Derek might have it. Because he's eating clean. Michelle Lesko, can she catch up? It appears to be Miki Sudo edging ahead. It's hard to get a total count of these plates, but Miki is well over 35 donuts. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute to go! The more noise you make, the more they will eat. That is a scientific fact. That is not hyperbole. I hear the guttural cries. This is like mile 18 of the marathon. Oh, the jump! The boogie! The donut shuffle! I love everything about it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to push towards glory. Ladies and gentlemen, to define yourself as the donut eating champion of the world. 20 seconds. 20 seconds, contestants. 20 seconds, San Diego. Ladies and gentlemen of San Diego, that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your donuts. Sergio, that's... No, that goes out. The results are in, ladies and gentlemen. In 5th place, $50 richer with 15 donuts in 8 minutes, the great Sergio Reyes Raya, ladies and gentlemen. In 4th place, $150 richer in his debut as a Major League Eater, Ryan Rodacker with 22.5, ladies and gentlemen. In 3rd place, $500 richer, I believe. No, $300 richer. 300. Shush. Michelle Lesko with 26. I want Miki Sudo here, and I want Derek on either side of me. You know how this works. DJ Sean, let's pause the music right there. One of these eaters ate 37 donuts in 8 minutes. The other eater ate 39.5. One of these eaters will walk the streets of San Diego and the world for the next 12 months with their head held high. The donut eating champion of the world. The other will wake tomorrow morning in sorrow, pity, and regret. What could have been? 2.5 donuts. I could have done it, but I didn't do it. And the not doing it is important. They are expensive donuts, Miki Sudo. 2.5 donuts, a prize differential of $500, but who cares about $500? That comes and goes like the sun. It's the glory, Hendrickson. Your winner! With 39.5 Bake Mark donuts. Miki Sudo, ladies and gentlemen. Next track, DJ.